When people think of the subject law, they usually visualize a court case where someone is being accused of a crime, but not all law is like that. Civil law is based on people filing lawsuits over disagreements. A civil litigator can represent either sides of the dispute, either the plaintiff or the defendant. Like any other lawyer, they deal with specific legal situations. Civil litigators will do an extensive amount of research. They must know all the rules and regulations that apply to the case. They also can prepare legal documents such as contracts and wills. They make sure the wording is clear, making it so everyone will understand the terms and agreements. A civil litigator will also take part in business conversations and appear in court. Civil litigator is an important career for many reasons. Settling disputes and disagreements are a huge part of law, and it's important to have someone who can help settle the dispute. Just like any other subject in law, there needs to be people who specialize in litigating. For example, there are criminal lawyers, commercial lawyers, and corporate lawyers, all specializing in different types of cases and studies. They'll specifically state their practice just like a civil litigator does. A civil litigator's earnings depend on location, experience, and what kind of work they're doing. When working for a corporation, you'll make a lot more money than if you're working for an individual. After law school, a law student will try and get a job as an articling student. Depending on the location, an articling student can make anywhere between $30,000 and $50,000 a year. Usually the firms in bigger cities pay the most. Once a litigator is fully qualified, they can make an average of $50,000 to $200,000 a year. This really depends on where you're working and what kind of position you have. As a partner in a big law firm, you can make $200,000 plus a year, but a sole practitioner can only make $50,000 a year. A civil litigator's pay can really vary. There's not a huge amount of skills and attributes that civil litigators need to possess. However, most lawyers are good at thinking fast and speaking well in public. Although these aren't really skills or attributes, they're important qualities to possess and carry throughout your career as a civil litigator. There are certain employment opportunities that almost all lawyers and civil litigators should fulfill. After law school, an articling job is something that starts off every lawyer's career, and it is important that civil litigators start here as well. After finishing articling, a litigator may want to change firms or stay with the same one, depending on offers and money. The longer you stay in a firm, the higher you climb up the ladder in terms of leadership positions. Overall, there will be many employment opportunities as long as your marks are strong and you show dedication and hard work.